Good evening, I'm Jessica Lee. Welcome to News on 2. The iconic Malaysia One car registration number plate broke the record as the most expensive bid ever made for a single number when it fetched over 1.1 million ringgit. Transport Minister Anthony Loke Siu Fook said the winning bid was made by Aldi International Sdn Berhad, a Johor Bahru-based investment firm. The same company also won the bid for the Malaysia 2 number plate, which was sold for 422,000 ringgit, as well as Malaysia 4, which went for 162,000 ringgit. Look said all the 10 special numbers in the series Malaysia 1 to Malaysia 999 fetched 3.62 million ringgit.
Jumlah harga tertinggi, we created satu lagi rekod baru untuk Malaysia 1. Tender yang telah berjaya ialah RM 1,111,111 ringgit. 7 kali 1. Oh, ini orang suka sangat 1.
Look said the Malaysia 2020 registration number was not open for bidding because it had been reserved for the official car of the Prime Minister, Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad. Meanwhile, Loke said the government loses about 100 million ringgit in terms of revenue from the bidding of the special vehicle registration numbers under the previous Barisan Nasional administration. Now, leakages occurred when the previous government issued the special registration numbers to NGOs and companies for sale at a tender price of 1 million ringgit for each series.
Kerajaan terdahulu, menteri terdahulu membiarkan banyak leakages. Apabila nombor khas ini diluluskan kepada Badan Pembukaan Kerajaan, mereka hanya perlu bayar 1 juta ringgit sahaja kepada kerajaan. Hasil kerajaan 1 juta. Ini telah jelas menunjukkan 10 nombor teratas ini saja sudah dapat 3.6 juta. Maksudnya, kerajaan terdahulu dia biarkan leakages ini.
He said the Transport Ministry under Pakatan Harapan will make sure that every bid is made in a transparent manner with no leakages. The ministry will also open special vehicle registration number bidding every 2 months to increase government's revenue. Now, former Sabah Chief Minister Tan Sri Musa Aman was released on bail after police failed to obtain a remand order against him from the Petaling Jaya Magistrates Court, Selangor. According to Inspector General of Police Tan Sri Muhammad Fuzi Harun, Tan Sri Musa was arrested by the Royal Malaysian Police PDRM yesterday to facilitate investigation into allegations of criminal intimidation against Sabah Yang di-Pertua Negeri Tun Juha Mahiruddin on May 14th. In a statement, Tan Sri Muhammad Fuzi said investigation papers regarding the case will be presented to the Deputy Public Prosecutor's Office on Monday. He assured that the investigation into Tan Sri Musa will be conducted transparently and fairly in accordance with the rule of law. Tan Sri Musa reportedly left for London on May 16 seeking medical treatment following the May 9th general election, after which he returned to Malaysia on August 21st via Singapore and was immediately admitted to a private hospital in Petaling Jaya. The 5 men were detained in Kota Tinggi, Johor between August 20th and 22nd in a police operation dubbed Ops Lejang for alleged motorcycle theft. According to Kota Tinggi Police Chief Superintendent Asmon Baja, with the arrests, police have now solved 20 motorcycle theft cases in the district. Superintendent Asmon said during the first raid on August 20th, police apprehended 3 men who were acting suspiciously in a car in Bandar Penawar. Police also seized a stolen motorcycle reported missing on August 13th, which was parked near their car. Upon questioning, the 3 suspects led the police to the covering under Jalan Mutiara Bridge in Bandar Mas, where they found 7 motorcycle frames with tampered chassis numbers. During the second raid, police caught 2 men in Felda Sungai Mas and Felda Papan Timur last Wednesday. Upon further investigations, the 2 suspects led the police to a ditch in Felda Papan, where they found another motorcycle frame reported missing on May 3, 2014 in Pasir Gudang. The total value of seized items is estimated to be worth 27,000 ringgit. The case is being investigated under Section 379A of the Penal Code. The number of dengue cases in Kedah have increased to 1,261 cases, with 5 deaths recorded until 18th of August. Now, the figure was higher than the 1,118 cases, with 4 cases recorded in the same duration last year. The Kedah Health Department in a statement said Kuala Muda recorded 336 cases of dengue cases with 3 deaths, the highest so far. Langkawi, meanwhile, recorded the second highest number with 182 cases, followed by Kulim with 140 cases. 2 other cases were recorded in Kubang Pasu and Kota Star. Meanwhile, Bandar Baru recorded the lowest number of dengue cases with 11 cases. Pakatan Harapan Sri Setia by-election candidate Halimi Abu Bakar reminded certain quarters not to boast that only they are knowledgeable on issues related to Islam and the welfare of the people, especially during the run-up to polling day. Now, he said the Selangor government had already proven time and again their concern for the well-being of the people by allocating most of their funds on welfare and religion-related projects.
Bukan bermaksud menyindir. Tetapi kalau seolah-olah namanya Parti Islam Malaysia, bukan Parti Islam Malaysia sahaja yang bawa isu agama. Kami Pakatan Harapan pun banyak yang kami beri tentang sekolah tahfiz, guru sekolah agama yang kita naikkan allowance-nya. Jadi kita pun berkemampuan untuk kehadapan mengetengahkan tentang isu-isu agama ini.
Speaking at Pakatan Harapan's Operations Centre in Kelana Jaya today, Halimi said that since 2015, the government had built 25 new mosques to cater for the growing population. During the same period, it also allocated more than 200 million ringgit to the Selangor Religious Department, JAIS, for construction and maintenance works. He added that 16 million ringgit had been put aside to build 3 religious schools and 52 million ringgit for 2 Ma'ahad Integrasi Tahfiz Sains or MITS in Pandan and Bagan Lalang. Now, the government will not freeze the properties owned by the Yayasan Wilayah Persekutuan or YWP as requested by Kepong MP Lim Lip Eng recently. Federal Territories Minister Khalid Abdul Samad said the move to freeze the properties are unwise as YWP has been performing its job according to procedure since 2009. Khalid said if Lip Eng wants to dispute the transactions involving all land sales, the move should not be taken against YWP only.
So since we have taken over the government, federal government, dan wilayah tu pun dah di bawah kita, saya dah arahkan supaya Yayasan Wilayah ni dia jalankan kerja-kerja kebajikan dan program-program kebajikan dia. Jangan ikut cara dulu, tapi sekarang ni ikut ahli-ahli parlimen.
Khalid said this after the 2018 Royal Floria Putrajaya preview ceremony in Putrajaya. Lip Eng had urged the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission or MACC to look into the transfer of 19 land plots from the Kuala Lumpur City Hall DBKL to YWP, which was carried out by the previous administration. He had disputed the status of YWP's 19 land lots as a charitable body. An amazing experience, aptly titled The 10 Wonders of Floria, awaits visitors when the 2018 Royal Floria Putrajaya opens its doors from tomorrow to the 2nd of September at Anjung Floria Event Centre, Precinct 4 in Putrajaya. Royal Floria Putrajaya, a festival of flowers and gardens organised by Putrajaya Corporation, was first held in 2007. But due to the overwhelming response, it became an annual event since 2009. Federal Territories Minister Khalid Abdul Samad said this year's Floria aims to attract more than 1 million visitors.
Seperti mana yang kita tahu, program peresmiannya akan diadakan besok pagi pukul 9.30 dan akan diresmikan oleh Duli Yang Maha Mulia Sultan Selangor dan ucapan program akan disampaikan oleh Yang Amat Berhormat Timbalan Perdana Menteri lah.
The 2018 edition showcases commercial products from the horticulture and landscape industry, show gardens, floral design and floristry demonstrations, as well as flower shows from local and international participants, where all the attractions are presented in a garden setting. Royal Floria Putrajaya 2018 will be open to the public from 9 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. from Monday to Thursday and from 9 a.m. to 12 midnight from Friday to Sunday. Now, furious after failing in a bid to recover seized ketum leaves, a Thai national fired 9 shots at the Padang Besar General Operations Force GOF post in Perlis on Wednesday. Perlis Police Chief Dato' Azizman Alias said in the 1:40 p.m. incident, a GOF personnel suffered minor injuries when he was hit by splinters after the shots shattered a window. Now, prior to the incident at 11 a.m., he said the GOF intelligence team seized 12 sacks of ketum leaves at the Padang Besar Immigration, Customs and Quarantine or ICQ complex from 2 men who fled to a neighbouring country. Now, in a statement today, Dato' Azizman said the Thai suspect came to negotiate for the return of the items on behalf of his friends, but the GOF personnel refused to do so. Now, the suspect then went to the Padang Besar GOF post and called out to a PGA staff before pointing 2 pistols at him. Now, the staff fled for shelter while shouting out to his colleagues to take cover. Dato' Azizman said efforts to locate the suspect were ongoing with the help of Thai police. The national under-23 football squad coach, Dato' Ong Kim Sui, has reminded his boys not to worry too much about Japan. Instead, they should focus on their preparation for the upcoming match later tonight. Dato' Ong said he will be making a few changes on the lineup and is ready if the match protracted to a penalty shootout. However, he said it was not a sign that he was betting on a defensive strategy for 120 minutes of play to create another upset at the championship. Meanwhile, Dato' Ong confirmed striker Muhammad Akhyar Abdul Rashid had returned to training and he may be fielded in the first 11 for tonight's match. Malaysia will face Japan at Patriot Chandrabhaga Stadium, Bekasi, at 8:30 p.m. Malaysia time. And if Dato' Ong's boys were successful against the Blue Samurais, they would be meeting either Saudi Arabia or China next. Now that concludes this evening's edition of News on 2. In our top story, 1.111 million ringgit, highest bid for Malaysia 1 number plate. Join us again at 12:30 tomorrow afternoon. I'm Jessica Lee. Thank you for watching.